Recent tweet of former Pakistani diplomat and envoy to India, Abdul Basit, slammed the United Nations statement on Jammu and Kashmir by calling it, quote-unquote, pathetic. He said that the UN is making a mockery of itself by referring to the Shimla Agreement. He referred to US President Donald Trump, saying that the international body was a burden. But in a major setback to Pakistan, the UN has rejected its request for intervention in Jammu and Kashmir. And earlier we spoke to former Indian diplomat Arun Singh and asked him what Pakistan wants to take in terms of the Kashmir issue to the UNSC and other international forums, and what can be expected in terms of outcome.
For its own domestic reasons and compulsions, the government in Pakistan needs to project that it is doing something in response to the action that India has taken, and as India believes it has taken the action in its own sovereign jurisdiction. And therefore, as part of showing that they're doing something, Pakistan will try to internationalize the issue as much as it can. And there are various steps that they can try and take. Of course, they will reach out to different countries as they have done. They will request those countries to come out with some statements which Pakistan will try and spin, if it can, that it somehow supports part of Pakistan's position. But as you see, most of the statements that have come out so far, I don't think Pakistan will have much reason for satisfaction. So there's a general sense that the Kashmir issue is something that has gone on for decades, and there is a certain sovereign jurisdiction that India has in terms of internal changes that it brings about. Now, going beyond that, I think Pakistan certainly at the United Nations will try and raise the issue in its various statements. They've done that over time. They're only going to try and ratchet up. That will not take them very far. There will be a spectacle, but it will not take them very far, because by now, at the UN especially, countries are by and large fed up of these repeated references that Pakistan makes to Jammu and Kashmir. The second thing they might do, if they want to go far, is to see if they can move a resolution at the United Nations General Assembly. Now, if they want to move a resolution at the UNGA, which is critical of India or supporting Pakistan's position, they need support of 50% of the membership of the United Nations. They are not likely to get that support, because countries will be looking at the issue also from the perspective of the relations with India and the equities in the India relationship. So it is highly unlikely that Pakistan will be able to generate that kind of support, and so they are not likely to go down that path.